Number one, 400 generation cycle. The 400 generation cycle is a cycle that plays a major part in in generations. 400 generation cycle is a cycle that is made up of 5 to 4 generations, meaning that a generation is from the day you are born until 25 to 30 years. So when you add from 1 to 30, 1 to 30, you add the 5 of them, they'll give you 400 generation. So it is a cycle in the Bible that you find God begins to talk to Abraham, having a conversation about. Abraham begins to have a conversation with his grandchildren, and to the generation of Moses. So he's a great-great-grandfather who is having a conversation about a great-great-grandchild in the presence of God. So Abraham that day secured a 400 generation. And now something went wrong along the way, where the grandchildren, they found themselves, they were slaves. But remember, God is a God that remembers his generation. So as a child of God, as you live, you have to understand that you're not living for yourself, and you should never live for yourself. You have to live for the generations that are coming. What do I mean? When building wealthy in terms of land, in terms of maybe company you're forming, maybe the brand you're forming, prayer. It's not about just getting a miracle. It's about what your grandchildren, will find when you are gone. So men that have made great impact and created great wealth and great brands that their grandchildren are not suffering, it is because of they were visionary. They're the 400 generation of vision, which means great grandparents, parents, children, and great grandchildren. So what are you building now that can go up to there? Many families today are in poverty, are poor, and some are facing spiritual hardship or bondages because their great grandparents, they captivated carelessly. They surrendered their generation, the 400 generation, to a power, to an idol, or they never built anything. They never had a vision. They had land, but they never had a vision. That's why today families are suffering, people are suffering. But to those who had wise, great grandparents, they are starting from somewhere. They are starting from a great name. They are starting from a great spiritual environment. So what are you doing for your generation? What are you doing for your children? It is very important to have a 400 generation vision, which is a full cycle of 5 generation. Hallelujah. So God is a God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Moses. So you are the Moses, and you're tapping from the past generation. And I hope this blesses you. Please, whatever you do, do it for generations to come. Thank you. It's a wonderful time. Yes, this has been your friend Achireshe, and saying see you next time in the next video. Great. Bye.